Hi YouTubers. This is my third video and I wanted to talk about a relaxation technique that's very good to use if somebody's taking an exam and they are nervous about it, and also to help them remember the answers. What you do is you have them tell you what time the exam is and how long it lasts. And as an added bonus, if they tell you the subject matter and the type of exam, you can even help them further. What you do is maybe starting 10 minutes, at least 5 minutes before the exam. You can do it 10 minutes before. You send the first wave of relaxation to them. You send it to them as soon as the exam starts, and then you do it periodically through the exam. And what you do is you visualize that you're like stirring up like a vat of a light blue liquid, and you visualize that this liquid is like a calming medicine, but that also allows for like alertness. And then you picture like a big funnel on top of their head, and you're climbing a ladder, however you want to visualize it. You're pouring this blue liquid into the funnel, and then you visualize it filling up from the bottom of their feet to the top of their head. And as it fills them, you visualize them just feeling very relaxed and calm, yet alert. And this technique is very powerful, and it's even more powerful if more than one person does it. And if they tell you the subject, you can picture that people who are experts in the subject are whispering the answers in their ear, or techniques like the books with the subject's name on it, and all the information is just coming into their body through their head. Any kind of way you want to visualize it, it really doesn't matter. You can make up your own way, whatever you intuitively feel would be helpful. And if they tell you the type of exam, it's also extra helpful. Like if it's a multiple choice exam, you picture that they know which answer to pick. If it's an exam which requires finding an answer and then deeply analyzing it, you visualize that they're able to visualize. You visualize they're able to get the right answer and then uncover it and analyze it very deeply. If it's an exam where it's like issue spotting, where it's more like speed, having to pick up as many things as you can and just put it down on paper as quickly as possible, then you picture them being able to spot issues very quickly, and you picture them being able to work with speed. And that all helps. Anything, the more you know about the exam can help. Now, I first discovered this technique when my brother was going to medical school, and he didn't know that my mom was doing this, and he really doesn't even believe in this. But there was an exam he was taking, and he told her he was like very nervous about it. He didn't really know if he could remember everything. So our uncles, great uncles who are now deceased, were all doctors, and he pictured that these uncles were gathered around him, and they were like whispering the answers in his ear. And it was information that he had studied, but it was like they were there helping him recall what he already knew. And afterwards, my mom asked him, she said, "How did the exam go?" And he said, "It was amazing. It was like people were whispering the answers in my ear." And there's no way he didn't know about it. And I think she did tell him afterwards, though. But he didn't know about it beforehand. Now, when I started going to law school, I completely forgot all about this, unfortunately. So for the first 2 years, it wasn't a matter of having problems so much recalling the information as it was that I would get nervous before an exam, and I'd sort of freeze, and about 5 or 10 minutes I'd waste before I could get into the swing of it and calm down and relax those kind of nerves. And when I remembered that she had done this technique, I told her to do a relaxation technique where she's picturing me relaxed. And I don't know if I came up with this on my own, or if I had read it somewhere, or we came up with it together. But, we thought, what the heck, it can't hurt. So the next exam I had, I told her the time of the exam, how long the exam would last, and what type of exam it was. I think it was issue spotting. And she pictured the blue liquid filling me. The thing is, she started doing it 5 minutes before the exam, and I had completely forgotten about it because I was so nervous. It was all of a sudden 5 minutes before 9, when the exam was about to start. I felt it was like hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like this relaxation came over me, and it felt like I took like a really great tranquilizer. Yet I wasn't sleepy and I was alert, and I started laughing because I remembered, ah, it's really working. And she did it 2 or 3 times throughout the exam, and I made a note of what time I felt the relaxation. And later, I asked her, I said, "What times did you send the relaxations?" The times exactly matched up. And she also added with the issue spotting that I would be able to move quickly and write quickly and spot issues quickly, and I did. And I got an A. So, I mean, who knows what I would have done otherwise, but it can't hurt. And I do know 100% sure it did relax me. So at the very least, I was relaxed starting the exam. I didn't have those nerves I normally had, and I didn't waste any precious time just being frozen and scared. And I was subsequent exams after that, I was sort of comforted because I knew that she was going to do that technique for me and it would work. And this is a really, really wonderful technique to use, and I highly recommend it. And if you use it and it works, I would love to hear you leave a comment or send me a message and let me know. And thanks a lot. Bye.